Hey guys, welcome to Valuable Insights. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having an awesome day, night, evening, wherever you may be at this moment. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get started. I want to thank the Lord for guiding my steps. I ask that this insight reaches who you're asking to receive it and clear their space and their energy so they can have the clarity that they need to live a abundant, love, and prosperity life to shine their highest light. Yeah, so it's been a lot of gossiping going on. The birds been chirping. It's been a lot of chirping. They won't let me get a word in, possibly about your new beginning, your fresh start. Let's check the energy and see what's popping, what's the gossip, what's all the chit chatter is about. You have stipulation, so some form of stipulation. So they're chattering about some form of stipulation. How you're a liberator. You freed yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. So they're gossiping how you removed yourself from stipulations, how you're a liberator. You tested your inner courage. It's at the bottom of the deck. Spirit. Your subconscious mind. You learned from your past experiences. What else are they gossiping about? What's the chatter? What's the gossip? Because the birds are chirping. Seemed like they had a lot to say. We have eased. You used your subconscious mind with ease. You took charge. What's the gossip? We got females. We got LGBTQ. So something about some female. LGBTQ, LMNIOP. We have somebody could be on the heavy set side. So they could be saying that you're bisexual. You could be or could not be. No judgment here. Legal binding. Mom's, dad's side of the family. There's somebody heavy set on the mom. Your grandpa. Your mom's dad. Could have been podcasting, saying you're on the LGBTQ. Or we have females. Oh, they could have said you were bi. What else do we have? What else they're gossiping about? What's the chitter chatter? your future. These people are gossiping about your future. It could have been bullying. Receive some form of bullying. The tendency to intimidate others. But you could have spoke out about this bullying. You confronted your inner fears. They helped you, or some of you could have came out. You could be on the LBGTQ. And you could have came out and moved away from this binding that they try to put on you. You liberated yourself. Yes. Perception. Yeah, you moved away from others' perception. Possibly could be from your mom's side of the family, your grandpa's side of the family. What else were they gossiping about? Why are they gossiping? God complex. Oh, because they have some type of God complex. They just have the desire to know about your future. They have the desire to know more about your future. You're their main focus. They want to play God in your life, tell you how to live your life. Yes. What's the gossip? Why is the gossip? Why is these people intruding your space? What is real? Because you're what's real. Because you're what's real. They can't imagine. We have co-workers. This could be co-workers that could be trying to have a God complex in your life. Or they could just be working against these family members working together. They could have wanted to keep you in middle class. Or just wanted you to, keep you stuck. Keep you in confinement. Not moving forward. They could have been doing hot divination. So they possibly could have been doing some fire. Working with fire. Or you're just someone who's hot, someone who's real. Who takes charge. It says avoid signing contracts. Pay close attention. We have registered offender, petty annoyances in broad daylight. Play, share thoughts. I'm not going to take those though. Live in the present moment. Pay close attention, but live in the present moment. What else, Spirit? What else are they gossip? What's the gossip? What's the gossip? What is? I don't have nothing else to say. I have a little bit more to say. We have a misogynist, someone who hates women, or just someone who's prejudiced against women, that believes women are inferior and often support inequality against them. So this person could be trying to fit in, fitting in. So they could be doing divination. Why I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Divination to fit in, possibly with some co-workers. We have nieces and nephews. Possibly avoid signing contracts or forming any contract with some nieces and a niece or a nephew. I have siblings at the bottom of the deck. Let's get one more. One more, Spirit. Podcasting. So pay attention. Possibly to a podcast, or somebody could just be podcasting, listening to the chitter chatter. Let's clarify a couple of these. Let's see what insight. We receive. What about this LGBTQ? Lost inner child. So your lost inner child, LGBTQ. Lost inner child. What about lost inner child cultures? Lost inner child. Star-related dimensions. Bring into agreement. Yeah, you went within. So you could be LGBTQ and you had to go within to find that lost inner child. It says astral. So you went to a different dimension to bring into agreement with yourself. You had to move around through different realms. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. You had to skate through different realms to find. You went searching for that lost inner child to assess value with your inner being. What is this females? What about these females? Universal service, affluent. So you could have received some service to help you switch. From the ill mentality, ill health, or it says. So these females could have been an affluence to help you go within. Universal service. Or the universe could have sent these females in to help you switch, to bring into agreement justice, poverty, ill health, worry, isolation, financial loss, to bring in, to carry on this legacy so you could receive these gifts. To heal your mind, your state of mind of poverty, ill health, worry, to bring on this legacy, to carry on your legacy, or just being who you are meant to be. What about this mom's side of the mom's dad's side of the family? Stop working. So they wanted you to stop working. Data staging collections. So they could have been staging some form of image or some form of data, or tried to stop your new beginning. So your mom's dad's side of the family could have wanted you to stop working. They were staging. Staging what? Kill two birds with one stone. They were trying to kill two birds in one stone. To put you in confinement. You have sleeping patterns. Make it less severe. So they were trying to cause you to be lazy. Why? Quiet observation. Mixed signals. Belgium. Somebody could be from Belgium. So they were having quiet observations. Sending mixed signals. Somebody could be from Belgium, or Belgium could be significant. What is their perception? What is this perception? Oh, that's about feminine. Let's see what their perception. Yeah, they didn't know you were a feminine or a divine feminine. You're a light worker. Carries of truth, healing, and transformation. Yeah, they were trying to dose you. They could have been putting things in your food or drink That's these mixed signals, so you could stop working. They didn't know you had higher education. They didn't know you were highly educated. I can't control. Clarify this God complex. Intellectual property lawyer. So something about a property lawyer or trademark, or they were trying to trademark on your future, on your desires, on your identity. They were trying to trademark on your identity, your confidence, your decision making, and personal growth. Your skin, they could have been attacking your skin. You could have been receiving acne, and you usually don't, in weird places. Collector, ego desires pride, power, and superiority. So I desire a wake-up call. They were trying to send you a wake-up call. What they can't control, I can't control. That you can't control. So that they were trying to send you a wake-up call that you had no control over your life. Clarify desire. Celebrate holidays. So they were waiting to celebrate. They were having a desire to celebrate, waiting for your downfall. Clarify this good work. They could have possibly trying to bully you at work. Have you emotionally overwhelmed. Thief. Shed light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Yeah, they were trying to steal something. They were trying to steal your emotional well-being, your happiness, your joy, your stability. They were trying to kill two birds in one stone. Our co-workers. Monopoly. Oh, they were trying to play Monopoly with other people's actions. They were trying to play Monopoly. Have significant control over other people's actions. They were trying to play Monopoly with your life. They were trying to tell you how to live your life. Thought you were a puppet, pressed for time, moving, renovating. Yeah, these co-workers are trying to play Monopoly. Or they were just working you like Monopoly. Thought they were working you like Monopoly. Trying to control your actions. Trying to steal your light. Stop you from working. staging different datas or cut. I'm not going to say that, never mind. But clarify middle class. A post-nuptial agreement contract for dividing money, property. So they were trying to they were having agreements to divide your money, your property. That's why I say pay close attention. Pay close attention. I pay close attention. Fishy. Something's fishy going on. You can't lie. Spirit don't lie. Pay close attention. Something fishy is going on. What is this fishy? What's this fishy? What is this fishy? We have China. So something significant could be about China. We have DUI. We have China. Someone could be Chinese, or China could be significant. We have DUI. So something about a DUI. Somebody could have filed a petition about a DUI, or something about a petition. So what is this fishy? Be more specific. Fear of intimate union. So something about a intimate union. Social role, expected behaviors, obligations, and rights attached to a specific position in society. So about a social role, for intimate union, about a social role, some form of position, worrying about what could happen. We have manipulation magic. So that's what's fishy. Some form of intimate union, about a position in society, or some form of rights attached to a specific position in society. Somebody could have been trying to manipulate. Somebody could have received a DUI. Clarify confinement, legal binding, dis-ease, worked against, negotiating with ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professional. So somebody could have had a mediator. We have arson and deeply triggering. So somebody probably could have tried to start a fire, or just starting some type of something that was just deeply triggering. Could have started a bomb, not literally, but just something that's very triggering. Something about with ulterior motive. They had a hidden agenda they worked against to cause someone dis-ease, to form some type of legal binding. So you could worry about what could happen, or they're worrying about what could happen, about their social role and intimate union. How they could have been the driver under influence. Clarify hot. Travel to high risk. So what's hot right now, they travel to a high risk area. Let's take this. We have an executor. So someone could have executed the themes in your life. Let's see, travel to high risk area, executor. Examine the themes in your life, finding inner peace. You examined the theme in your life. You went within to find inner peace. We have school. We have stuck in the past. Heart is open, feel wrong, major impact. So somebody is feeling hot right now because you went within. You travel to high risk areas to execute the themes in your life, to find inner peace. And to move from being stuck in the past. Your heart was open, though at times it may have felt wrong or caused a major impact. So they're hot because you found inner peace. Clarify divination. 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 I feel like I'm saying it right. Birth chart. Mark on the world. Say they could have been doing divination on your birth chart. How you make a mark on the world. This birth chart. Technology replacing real human connection. So they could have been trying to destiny swipe or trying to change some form of information. Yeah, on your income, on your job, or on just how you make your finances. The unknown, weary. Avoid signing. Avoid signing contracts. Avoid signing contracts. Solitude. So stay within solitude. So yeah, to avoid signing contracts. We have Vietnam, vacation, act of terror, out of state, clients. This could be something else. It seems like it's talking about clarify fitting in. Do on a daily basis. Not true. Yeah, they thought you were someone that followed the leader, but they didn't know you were the leader. They thought they could get you to follow the leader. Okay, we have something about foreclosure, forced sale after loan default, and we have accessing IP address. So we did have some type of technology about your birth chart, using some form of technology. So they could be trying to access your IP address. To find out some information about some foreclosure or doing something about a foreclosure or some type of property. We have nieces, music. So something about music, psychological issues. So these nieces and nephews could be listening to some type of music that causes psychological issues. Knowing about these. Okay, podcasting. So we have new beginning, force of creation, pure potential, independence, willpower, self-reliance, leadership. You could be an Aries, or this could just be somebody who just embodies that energy. They could have been podcasting you about you self-undoing, unlimited, have your attention. So they were just causing unlimited distractions to have your attention. So you could have been experiencing a lot of disturbance, just petty annoyances to get you to unalive yourself. Well, that's what this music could be causing your niece or your nephew, potentially. Everybody celebrate holidays. I don't know where this story taking us. Fitness, workout, necessary losses. So they thought their celebration, them celebrating, was going to work out for them, but they could be experiencing necessary losses. What I can control. So they thought they can control your work. These people could have been racist amongst you. They could have formed some type of brotherhood or just some type of occult. Mason, clarify, emotional, overwhelmed. Emotionally overwhelmed. Social security. Superb. Oh, sorry, guys. Social security. Superb. Clarify. Spirit. They could have wanted you to lack security. What I eat. Yeah, they were trying to stop your security. They thought they were going to be superb at it. Yeah, they were trying to stop what you eat. They were trying to take the food off your plate. But they didn't know you provide the whole meal. You set the table. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there. quick prayer card and see what message. Let's do a prayer of the day. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. Yeah, you don't have to worry about these people trying to send all this energy work, manipulation spells to have you to stop working, to steal your money. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe or leave a comment. And I will talk to you guys later.